All right, so let's on to lesson number 2 for this week. Same concept. Okay, so we're dealing with these angles here, and I really want to stress the fact, and I'm going to put it right at the top so you can see it. We're going to go back to this every single problem. We're going to say small plus small equals big. Okay, what that means is the small angle plus the small angle equals the big angle. And like I said, we're coming back to this every single time. Okay, now what's different about this lesson? Well, what's different is you're going to see now we have variables. It's not just 30-degree angle, 50-degree angle. We've got variables and we want to find x. Okay, so you can see that. It's a little different here. We're finding x and we need to identify what's small and what's small and what's big. Now, UVT, right? UVT. So from U to V to T, that's a small angle, right? That's a piece, right? Piece plus piece equals whole. So we're going to put that one first, right? And I'll even put small plus small equals big, right? I'll put that there on every problem. Well, we said UVT is small. So that's 1 plus 6x. So I'm going to write 1 plus 6x. Okay, now let's come over here. And so we have measure of angle TVW from T to V to W. So that's another piece, right? That's another small. So that's 105 plus 105 equals big. Well, this other guy has to be big then. 7 plus 17x. So now we need to combine like terms. We have a big equation here. So let's kind of work through it. Let's combine like terms. I've got 1 and 105 is 106. So I've got 6x plus 106 equals 7 plus 17x. Now, from first semester, I told you that whenever we have variables on both sides of the equations, see how we have a 6x on the left and we have a 17x on the right, we always subtract the smaller variable. So we're actually going to move the smaller variable to the other side. We're going to subtract 6x. We're going to subtract 6x, okay? Which means, let's go ahead and move this 7 over here to this side by minus 7, minus 7. So 106 minus 7 is 99, and 17x minus 6x is 11x. Okay, it looks like our last step would just be to divide 11, divide 11. It's supposed to be a 1, and x equals 9. Okay, and that may have been a little confusing to you just because it's our first problem, but we're going to keep practicing. We're going to continue to practice. So let's come over here and let's put a little, our equation at the top, small plus small equals big. We're going to stick there. Okay, remember this piece here is small. This other little piece over here is small, and the other one is big. So these, we're going to identify this green one and the purple one as small. So let's see what we have. We have IJK, from I to J to K. From I to J to K. Well, you can see from I to J to K, that's not the small or the small. So that has to be the big, right? It's the big one. This is the big thing that combines the two together. So that's 84x. So I'm going to put that over here, 84x, which means these other two guys are the small ones. Okay, so it looks like I've got 14x for one of them, and I've got 140 for the other one, equals 84x. Okay, we've got variables on both sides of the equal sign, which means I'm going to subtract the smaller variable, minus 14x, minus 14x. Okay, gone. I've got my 140 on the left. I've got, this is 14. 84 minus 14, I think is 70. Divide 70 from both sides. And I think x is 2. Okay, looks good, right? Okay, let's shoot down to 3. First thing you're going to do is write small plus small equals big. Small plus small angle equals big angle, right? Now, this one's a small piece. This other guy up here is a smaller piece. And then this one is the big one. From here to here to here. That's the big guy. So let's see what we've got. Small, small, big. ZGF. So from Z to G to F. Ooh, that's from here to here to here. That's the green. That's a small piece. Is 120. Okay, HGZ. From H to G to Z. Ooh, that's a small piece down here also, which is 3x plus 6. So that's a small piece. Equals the big piece. Well, that means this guy has to be the big piece. It's the only thing left, but let's check. HGF. Does it say HGF? Yep, 24x. Okay, let's combine like terms. My like terms are the 120 and the 6. So I have 3x plus 120 and 6 is 126 equals 24x. We have variables on both sides of the equal sign. So that means I'm going to move the smaller variable, right? Minus 3x, gone. So it looks like I have 126 equals, what is it, 21x? Divide 21. It's got to be 6. Okay? Hopefully it makes sense. We just keep coming back to that small plus small equals big concept. That's the angle addition postulate in my own words. Now, let's look at 4. I'm going to have you do 4 on your own because I've already done 3 examples by myself. See if you can do 4. Press pause. Attack 4 on your own. When you're done, press play, and we'll go over it. All right, now we've got our small plus small equals big. That's our angle addition postulate. Let's identify what we've got going on here. UVW. UVW. So from U to V to W. See how that's the big one? It's both of these combined together from one tip of the angle all the way. If you ever go from one arrow all the way over to the other arrow, that's a big. That's your big angle. So this guy's our big guy. So we're going to put him over there with the bigs, which means we can put these other guys here with the smalls. So we can say something like 7x plus 14 for the small plus 94 equals our big, right, which is 19x plus 12. Now we got to combine like terms here, and then we got a lot of stuff to deal with. So let's combine like terms. Bear stay. 7x plus 108, I think, equals 19x plus 12. Okay, so we have variables on both sides, which means we're going to move the smaller variable. Okay, gone. And then let's just move this 12 over to the other side. We'll say minus 12, minus 12. 108 minus 12. 96, I think, equals, what is this guy, 12x? 12 times 8, 12 times 6, 7, 8. It's got to be 8, right? X equals 8. Boom. All right. Now, on to number 5. Okay, so press pause, attack number 5. Okay, when you're done with number 5, press play, and then we'll go over it together. Okay, now, I said, remember, if you ever go from tip to tip, like from arrow to arrow, it's going to be your big. So let's see if that happens here. JIH. From J to I to H. You see how we did that? We went from arrow to arrow. That's going to be our big. So this guy is our big. Remember, we're going to go small plus small equals big. So this piece right here is going over with our big. So we're going to say, okay, 339x plus 6, which means the other two pieces of information are the small angles. So we have 140 is one piece of information, and 5x plus 2 is the other. We're going to combine like terms and get 142, right? And we also have our 5x equals 39x plus 6. Remember I told you, if you have an x on the right side of the equal sign and the left, we always subtract the smaller variable. In this case, 5x is smaller than 39x, so we're going to subtract that guy, gone. And this guy we got to get over here. Okay, so let's subtract 6, gone. And I think that leaves us with 142 minus 6, I think is 136 equals, what is this going to be? 39x minus 5x? Is that 34x? And I think we divide 34, and I think we get x equals 4. I'm sorry I'm so quiet, just got the baby sleeping, so the energy, I can't yell, right, like I do when I get a problem right and I'm all fired up. Okay, let's just do one more and we'll call it a day. How's that sound? One more and call it. Okay, so number 6 on your own, press pause, do number 6. When you're done, press play, and then we can go over it. All right. Now, K-U-T. K-U-T. Oh, that's a small piece. So remember, we're going small plus small equals big, right? So this is a small piece. How do we know? Because it doesn't go tip on the left all the way tip on the right. Okay, 2x plus 150. Okay, V-U-K. From V, wait, K-U-T. Wait, what? Oh man, I did that wrong. That was trash. What would I say? K-U-T? That's from K to U to T. Okay, it's still a small piece, right? This guy's V-U-K from V. Let me change that from V to U to K. This is also another piece, right? Piece and piece, I just kind of mixed them up. So this guy's x plus 20 equals, the big piece is 170. Okay, so let's add these guys together. I've got 2x and x, that's 3x. I've got 150 and 20, that's 170. Subtract the 170 over to the other side. And it looks like to me we get 3x equals 0. Divide 3, x is 0. Okay, so this is our lesson, angle addition postulate. If you're still a little sketchy on it, you do have a homework assignment, so hopefully you can do okay on that. Remember, you have a retake. So if you get a bad grade on the homework assignment, don't do the retake quite yet. Maybe you wait until we do the review as a class, because remember, we're going to get together, we're going to review as a class, and then we have a quiz. And then maybe if it makes sense by then, you could go back and retake your homework assignment. But you do have a homework assignment right now, and then later on in the week, we do have a review and then a quiz. So have a good rest of your day. It was my pleasure teaching you.